Hi my friends, Kara here, and I wanted to do a little update video. It's been a while since been able to update you guys on what's going on in my life, and I miss you. I hope you'll let me know how things are going in your life as well. I always love seeing the comments, and it's really cool that a lot of the same people continue to watch the videos and kind of update me on your life in the comments. I've always loved that. But yeah, it's been a while since I finished my ridge running videos. It's been even longer since I finished ridge running, and that was in April. It's now October, and so yeah, honestly not a whole lot's going on my way. I have been staying super busy. I've been just working a ton. I work at REI in town, and I also run my own business. So I sell candles that smell like the Appalachian Trail. I sell to haven't quite found the right one yet. So be praying for me that will happen. And yeah, I took 6 weeks off of social media, which was so good for me earlier this summer. I just went cold turkey, deleted everything, deactivated all my accounts, and then just really spent a lot of time working on myself, and it was amazing. I kind of need to do it again just because I think social media is so toxic, especially these days, and it's just not good. It's probably not good for any of us mentally or emotionally. So it's nice to take that break. A lot of you guys probably know that I was a missionary before COVID hit, and there was a time when I was on the mission field for 11 months at a time. I came home for a month and I was back out for 5 more months. So 15, 16 months. But 8 of those, I didn't have a phone. So I keep switching my hands because my arm is getting tired. But yeah, 8 of those months, I didn't have a phone because I got robbed at knife point. Kind of traumatic situation. And my phone got stolen, and then I just had felt like the Lord had put it on my heart before I even left to not have a phone while I was traveling. I mean, I still had my laptop, so it wasn't totally I wasn't like totally off of social media. I just didn't have it hardly at all, because we would never really have Wi-Fi at the places where we were staying. We were in Africa at the time. And so, yeah, so we wouldn't have Wi-Fi, and then occasionally our team would like randomly be out and we'd go to like a coffee shop that had Wi-Fi or find it somewhere. But, so all my friends would be on my team would have their phones and would be like catching up with friends and family back home, social media, all of that. And a lot of times I wouldn't have that, because I would only be able to get online if I had my laptop with me. So I think it like really rewired my brain. If you've never taken like time off of being online, I say this as you're watching this on YouTube, and I love that. But there's something really wonderful about giving your brain like that time just to like detox from the addiction of like social media and all the negativity and toxic crap that's out there right now. So I say that I need to take another break on social media, I think, because it was just so wonderful. But yeah, I did that. I've been on a weight loss like fitness journey, eating healthy, and honestly, like it's been going really well, like surprisingly well. So that's good. Yeah, I just felt like doing that. I might do a video to kind of do like an update on my progress and stuff like that, if that's something that you guys are interested in. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about kind of the videos I put out. Do you guys like videos like this that aren't very, like, it doesn't have a lot of production value in it? It's just kind of like a raw video in the woods. Because I realized one of the things that I'm not good at when it comes to YouTube is like being consistent. And I know I've probably mentioned this before, like I have ADD. And so when I have a lot going on, it's really hard for me to like focus on editing videos. And as much as I love editing videos, like the ones I did for ridge running and the ones I did for like the Appalachian Trail, I spent like extra time editing them. Like the production value was higher. I may spend anywhere from like 8 to 16 hours on one of those videos, and I love it. Like it's so much fun, but like financially and logistically, oh man, my arm just keeps getting so tired. But it just doesn't make sense because I can't take 2 days off work to edit videos. I'm not like I do actually make a little bit of money from YouTube, but not like a ton. And honest, like I love it. Like I would do it for no money, but just with like the amount of time it takes to edit, I just don't have like that time luxury in my life. And so yeah, I'm just kind of thinking like, would it make more sense if I just try to do more videos like this, where I can just shoot it and then edit it? It doesn't take very long and you can post it like the same day. Like I'll probably post this today, which is October 12th on a Sunday. Do you guys like these kind of videos? Would you be interested if I posted more? Yeah, just let me know if that's like, I'm just wondering if I can start just focusing on like quantity more than quality, which I don't know. One of the things I do love about editing is just being able to put like my heart and soul like into that edit. So it's not like I wouldn't ever be able to post like ones that I've put more time and effort into, but I think if I could get more out, like the bulk of them just being kind of like the raw edit like this, then that would be awesome. So I don't know if that even, you guys might not even care about the back end of all of this, but if you want to see more of me, let me know in the comments and I'll try to get on here. I'd love to do some more like gear reviews or talk about gear, talk about like how to find the right pack for you, go over like maybe reviewing some freeze-dried food. I actually bought like one of the companies that makes like dehydrated meals or freeze-dried meals. I bought like every single meal that they make, so I have like some set aside to like do a review of like every single one of like this specific company. So yeah, I have like a lot of ideas like that that would be awesome. I'm kind of like wanting to get more into that too. So that's just my thought process. And then just thinking more about like the future of this channel and how I can help you guys too. I would love to provide more resources for you all as hikers who might be planning hikes. You might be planning hikes in areas that I've spent a lot of time, like Georgia or Shenandoah. And I'm just thinking through like, how can I be more of an asset to people, to you guys trying to get on trail? Because I love doing that at work. I love doing that as a ridge runner. Like that was one of my favorite things to do as a ridge runner, was like helping hikers. And so, yeah, I was kind of even thinking like maybe I could offer like some coaching sessions or something when someone's in like a planning period or even want to debrief a hike or whatever. So that might be something coming down the line. I'm also developing a few resources on like specific spots of the Appalachian Trail, possibly things you could like download. So be on the look for that. Oh, and then I was like, what else did I have to talk about? 2026. Like, what are my plans for 2026? I don't know yet, but I'm really, really excited about like the planning process that I've kind of been in. Okay, we are already at Indian Grave Gap. Very exciting. Got there pretty quickly, actually. 1.7 to Trey Gap. That was a fast, almost 2 miles. It was all downhill though, so, and I don't have to get into all of those, but one of the things is I want to do something fun for me next year. You know, it's been 2 years of like giving back to organizations and doing like the trail work, and I would be lying if I said that through hiking the Appalachian Trail in 2026 hadn't crossed my mind, because it actually has crossed my mind a lot. If I could definitely get on trail, like if I had the decision to get on trail, I would in a heartbeat. There's a few things standing in my way, which probably stand in most people's way. The first is finances. So I have like basically been maxing out my hours lately at work and taking whatever that I make over what I was making before and just putting it aside. And I have surprisingly been able to save a little bit more than I expected. So if I could keep this going all the way up until March or April, I would get on trail in a heartbeat. So we'll see. Buy some candles. That would help me. No, but yeah, if you have any ideas for like how to basically get money together for a through hike on a very shoestring budget, let me know. I know I definitely could spend a lot less money than I did last time. We did more of a like bougier hike. Like I definitely wanted to stay in towns more often, and sometimes did like the 000, 000. So I definitely think I could, you know, stay on trail more, not eat out as much. I could zero on trail, you know, and do like the hero where you sleep outside of town, go in, shower, get your food, and go out. And I think I'm a much more, like, I think that I've developed so much more as a hiker, especially after 9 months ridge running 2 different seasons, that I think I would feel a lot more confident going out on trail and like making decisions that were more like financially reserved, I guess. So yeah, I mean, if I could get the money together, I'd do it in a heartbeat. My other big thing that would be a concern would be my dog. I would love to bring her on trail. I do know it's going to be an added expense, and could be something that could potentially pull me off trail again, which would just absolutely crush me if I had to get off trail again. Because like not finishing 4 years ago has been hanging over my head. Like, I don't think I can ever move on from this until I like actually finish the through hike, because it's just literally eating away at me. But anyway, I would love to have Roan on trail with me. I think she would actually like thrive and do really great. Yeah, I kind of would be concerned, I think, up north, like in the northern states. Like, basically, if I could have some kind of like backup that I knew if all things go wrong with Roan, that I can bail. Like, I don't want to put her through just like suffering on trail. Like, she's not choosing that, you know. I think she would thrive, but like if I had a backup, somebody that could watch her. I do not want to put that on my parents. So if you have any ideas with that, the guy who watched her when I was ridge running, phenomenal family who had a huge backyard, like fenced in backyard, and they had a Great Dane who my dog was obsessed with. They were best friends, and she just ran in the backyard all day, every day. I never worried about her. And I think she thrived more with them than like me, which is like sad to say. But anyway, they no longer are able to watch dogs. They had to move from that house. So I would have to find like someone else, like another situation. But I would love to have like a backup just in case like all goes wrong. Or, you know, she gets hurt or sick or something like that. And just have a way, like something to like thought through. She is on the scent right now. By the way, she's with me. She's with me. Oh, where'd she go? She's on the scent. Yeah, just so that I'm not just out there flying blind with no backup plan. That would be phenomenal. So if you have an idea, let me know. If you have a good person that boards dogs that doesn't charge $50 a night, because I can probably only afford. He was only charging me $30 every other week or every week. I don't remember. It was not much. I was getting away with a steal with this guy. He's amazing. And then another thought process I had was like, if this doesn't work out, then I could do something shorter next year. Like, there's a canoe trail called the Northern Forest Canoe Trail. If you've heard of it, leave me a comment. That looks absolutely insanely awesome. It's like 740 miles. Goes up through like, I think New York, up through Maine, and it goes along the Appalachian Mountains. So I think that would be an insanely awesome journey. I've actually been talking to one of my friends who I hiked with in 2021, who you know, but see if he would go on it with me. But it's like it would be an exercise in logistics, as he is pointing out. But it would be amazing, even just to get on for like a month or so. I think would be fantastic. I don't think you can finish it in a month, maybe, I don't know, but those are my thoughts. I feel like I could ramble all day long. I have so many thoughts. I'm so glad to get outside. Yeah, I've just been feeling, to be honest with you, maybe you've been feeling this way too. I've been feeling really heavy in my spirit lately, just about the state of the world and the state of how we're treating each other as fellow humans. And it feels really sad to me, and I'm having a hard time like just rectifying those feelings and thoughts with reality, and trying to figure out like what's my place in trying to make the world a better place. How can I not be part of the problem? But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I mean, this is not hiking related, but it kind of is, because I just miss the community of the trail so much, because I don't feel like we necessarily have this problem with the trail community and when we're out on trail. But yeah, I feel like we just have lost the ability to see other people as like different, with like being raised in different areas and different households, and have different ideas of how the world should go, and being okay with that. Like, it feels like no one's able to be themselves, because if we even say something that like someone doesn't agree with, like we get literally hated and like cut out of relationships. And yeah, it's just been really sad to me that like we can't live in a society where people are different anymore. It doesn't feel like. And yeah, I remember when I worked in DC for my first job, and one of my best, like some of my best friends were like across the aisle. And I remember we had like 4 of us, 2 on each side of the equation. And it was during like a presidential cycle. So during the presidential debates, we would have dinner with each other, and then we would cook dinner as like friends. And then after it, we would like go over the points of the debate and talk about it, knowing full well that like we had drastically different opinions, and walked away still best friends, like still great friends. And so I think we've just lost like that art of like communication with each other. And I'm not saying that like we have to shove our opinions down someone's throat, but like it is nice to not feel like you have to like hide who you are. And I think I don't know, it's just really sad to me. And I think that I am really struggling with that in the world right now. That's my struggle for the day. Let me know your thoughts. I think we should love each other more. I'm going to try to do that because I struggle so hardcore with that. There's a random bike right here. Hopefully they're just using the bathroom or something. I don't know. It's nice. It looks like an e-bike. I don't know. But yeah, I know that like we want to make the world a better place. It starts with ourselves. And so I'm looking in the mirror, like, how can I be more loving, more kind, more accepting, and more myself? Like, how can I be more myself and just talk about the things that matter to me and not worry about others. So, or about not worry about not being accepted. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Sorry, I have a lot to throw at you, but let me know like what you think about all of this, and let me know how you're doing. And I just hope that, yeah, I can post more. And hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you just took a moment to hit the subscribe button. My goal would be like to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be incredible. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, and just by watching, you definitely have supported me, and I appreciate all the encouragement and the kindness and love that you've sent my way. So hope you're doing well, and I will try to post again soon. Bye.